Hey guys, what's up? I noticed it's been a while since I've done a UU match, so I decided to do one today, and I'm going to celebrate that by bringing a Pokemon I've actually never used in UU, I think period, but definitely a set I've never used, and if you pay attention, that should be pretty obvious, and if not, you're going to have to wait and see. So, looking at his team, I'm thinking Zoroark's probably going to lead, or perhaps Yanmega just to escape, Stealth Rocks, or maybe Darmanitan just to U-turn out of there if he's Scarfed or whatever. Um, Unless Darmanitan leads, I'm figuring that my especially defensive Registeel is going to be a good bet. It's going to lead with Suicune. I'm thinking that could be Zoroark. So I'm just going to go for Stealth Rocks. I didn't want to paralyze him because if he is actually Suicune and he's like Rest Talk and paralyzed doesn't, or the Thunder Wave doesn't matter. So yeah, just go for Stealth Rocks. He's going to Nasty Plot twice in a row as I go for the Thunder Wave, knowing that he probably, unless he has like Focus Blast and like Life Orb or something, he's probably not going to be able to OHKO me. But a lot of lead Zoroarks like to be Focus Sash. But I'm going to switch out here. I wanted to keep my Registeel just for Zapdos because otherwise I don't really have too much for it. I mean, I have like Weavile and stuff, but I'd rather keep my defensive core intact. So yeah, I'm gonna switch out. Just gonna go for some flamethrowers. He's gonna get paralyzed twice in a row, which is a little unfortunate. But this was basically just a fodder, and as you can tell by the HP, it's actually Zoroark. But he thinks it's a Slowbro, which is offensive because Slowbro does get flamethrower. But he brings in Yanmega, and I'm just gonna kill it with a flamethrower. And yeah, it's definitely Zoroark, as I already said. You can tell by the HP, because I don't run offensive Slowbros, and yeah, but he's going to go into Heracross and he's going to take me out. I figure I could Sucker Punch, but if he's like banded because he has a Darmanitan that's usually Scarfed, this might be banded and he might just like be thinking, I don't know, maybe I'll switch out or something. I really don't care. But I know Sucker Punch wouldn't do a whole lot, so I figure go for Flamethrower. If he's not Scarfed, I hit him very hard, maybe even kill him. If he is Scarfed, I know he's Scarfed, and then I can go into either Slowbro or Registeel to take the Mega Horn or the Close Combat, whichever one he locks himself into. But he's going to go into his Zapdos here as I go for the Thunder Wave. I was hoping he wasn't Lightning Rod, but he is because no pressure and, well, because he actually got Lightning Rod. Go to my Nidoqueen and Thunderbolt's going to do nothing. I'm going to go for the Rock Slide. Unfortunately, that doesn't KO, but then he's going to go for the Heat Wave, which is A, illegal because it's a 4th gen tutor move and the Dream World ability does not allow you to get 4th gen moves. And B, HP Ice is stronger, so I don't know if he didn't realize Nidoqueen's ground type, but that wouldn't make sense because I took a Thunderbolt and it did nothing because I was immune to it because I'm ground type. So I don't really know why he did that. I asked him if he had HP Grass, but he said no, he has Ice. But I'm like, okay, that's weird. But he goes into his Heracross. Ben's going to go for the Earthquake. I have something perfect for that too in my Rotom. I'm going to go for the Specs Volt Switch because I know he's got to switch out because he's Scarfed, and it hits everything left on his team pretty hard. He's going to go in just thinking for the Fire move, but, just Volt Switch because I know he has to switch. Go to Weavile. And basically just going to Night Slash this, and he is going to die. And that is one dead. Suicune did like absolutely nothing because it took a stab. Super effective. Specs hit. And that hurts. But here he's going to go into his Heracross. I figured he'd want to lock himself into close combat because Mega Horn has a chance of missing. But I didn't want to go into my Slowbro because I figured if he does randomly go for the Mega Horn and Slowbro takes a lot of damage from that, then my capabilities of walling his last, which is his Darmanitan, is kind of dangerous. And Weavile's not really that important against Darmanitan anyways. Even if he's not Scarfed and I'm faster than him, Night Slash probably still won't do... Like, it'll do, like, half, but whatever. So I just, went for the Ice Shard, did a lot of damage, and then I'm going to, go for the appropriate counter because I have, the 3-2 counter all of his moves except Night Slash, but Registeel still counters Night Slash or Stone Edge, whichever one he has. But now he's in his last in his Darmanitan. I figure, just going to Thunder Wave him, just slow him down so that I can beat him with anything else on my team. And he goes for Stone Edge. I don't see Life Orb recoil, so I'm like, okay, are you Scarf too? That's kind of weird. So I'm just going to go to my Registeel just for the resisting and just whatever. It doesn't really matter. I probably could have just scalded him, and it might have even just OHKO'd. But, yeah. He's going to get paralyzed twice in a row again, just like he did at the start of the match. But, as you see here, this Stone Edge does like 100 damage, not even. So that's like a friggin' like 6 or 7 hit KO or something like that. So, really didn't matter. But, all in all, that was the game. It's pretty short, I guess, but he got kind of greedy at the beginning and lost his Zoroark very early. Like I said, I was looking to fodder my Zoroark and then just go into pretty much, Weavile or my Nidoqueen and just revenge kill it. but that wasn't necessary because he got paralyzed twice in a row. So, hope you guys enjoyed the battle, and I will see you all next time. Peace.